It took me a long time not to judge myself through someone else's eyes. I was raised to sense what someone wanted me to be, and be that kind of person. It took me a long time not to judge myself through someone else's eyes. You just do the best you can with what you've got. And sometimes magic strikes. I so believe that older women have tremendous value to their families, their community, their country, the world. In the 1970s and 1980s, I got to do some great work. The Oscars are really nice, but the best part is that I had the opportunity to do that kind of work. I haven't had an orthodox career, and I've wanted more than anything to have your respect. The first time I didn't feel it, but this time I feel it, and I can't deny the fact that you like me, right now, you like me. Change is never easy. Last year I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. I was over 50, Caucasian, thin, small-framed, and I have it in my genetic history. It was almost a slam dunk. I've done some good work and some not good work. The Oscars are really nice, but the best part is that I had the opportunity to do that kind of work. I had to let my ego go a long time ago. When I was born, the doctor looked at my mother and said, "Congratulations, you have an actor." But there isn't any second half of myself waiting to plug in and make me whole. It's there. I'm already whole. If I hadn't fought back, I might have been Gidget forever. I can't deny the fact that you like me. You like me. I would take plays, and I would cut out all the other dialogue and make long monologues, because I felt the other kids weren't taking it as seriously as I did. I did comedies for 10 years, and I learned a great deal. Never, ever, have I felt really accepted in Hollywood. Forrest Gump is filled full of moments where your heart just cheers. My agent said, "You aren't good enough for movies." I said, "You're fired." But I was losing so much bone density that I would have been in grave danger. And I mean grave danger. If I had let it go just a few more years, I could have broken my hip or spine just picking up my granddaughter. I came from a real working class show business family. I have never been beautiful in cliché terms. I joined the Actors Studio and began to work with Lee Strasberg, and that changed my work. I never really address myself to any image anybody has of me. That's like fighting with ghosts. I really have no ulterior motive in taking on certain roles. I have no larger issue that I really want to show people. I'm an actor, that's all. I just do what I do. I think that's very sad, that I haven't allowed my heart to be broken. I have broken a few. I think the first thing I did was several scenes from Romeo and Juliet. I was just lucky enough to grow up in a time when they actually had drama departments in schools. I'm so vigorous, and I so take it for granted, because I've always been a real physical person. I've never had my heart broken. It's a very sad state of affairs. I think everybody should have their heart broken. I don't think it says anything good about me at all. My last son is leaving to go to college. My grandchildren are being born. My mother is living with me. There are parts of me that I feel are beautiful, but they don't have anything to do with my nose. There was really a snobbery from people in film. They did not want people who had come from television. It was the poor relation of show business, and especially situation comedy. When you're old, you are more certain of who you are, and that may be a good thing or a bad thing. You lose your habitual behavior, which allowed you to sort of zone out. You have to be here, you have to be now, you have to be present. There are not a lot of places for an actor to explore what it's like to be a woman in her 60s. There aren't any films about it, and there are very few TV series about it. I grew up in a show business family, but we were working class show business. There was nothing glamorous about it. You had great things one day, and the next day, nothing. I'd been kind of a hiccup in my parents' lives. They lost track of me, and I didn't know what I was going to do with myself. And then fate reached in and took me in its hands. I was discovered right out of high school and started getting work. I mean, the only thing that matters to me is getting to the work, getting to do the work. And I don't really care where it is, whether it's on stage or on television or in film. I've had such an odd career. I wanted to be Katharine Hepburnish. There was a bit of nobility about her. I always wanted to be a great actor. The opportunities I've had to play really complex characters, which haven't been a lot, but some you never get over them. You know, people really don't understand what actors do. The roles, the deep roles that I've gotten to play have turned my course. They've changed my life experience. I'm looking for a bunch of new tchotchkes that represent the new part of my life. You can't help but feel all the human rights issues. I haven't had an orthodox career. The only thing that matters to me is getting to the work, getting to do the work. And I don't really care where it is, whether it's on stage or on television or in film. Had there not been a Mary Todd, there would not have been an Abraham Lincoln. She found him when he was a young lawyer and really a bumpkin. No one knew of him, but she recognized his brilliance. I really like cable TV. I don't want to look old and worn, but what can you do? My real focus is being an actor. I care more about having the opportunity to play roles that I haven't played than I care if my neck looks like someone's bedroom curtains. I wouldn't mind having my heart broken because it would mean that I had that much feeling connected to somebody. And that would be really great. People really don't understand what actors do.